is sitting on the counter ledge, and I'm standing shaky on a jagged edge. I poured a glass for the ghost in the chair, but the velvet cushion is just filled with air. The vintage is fine, or at least that's the lie, but it tastes like the salt of the night you said goodbye. I'm drinking to the almost and the could have beens, counting up the losses and the heavy sins. It's a dark red river running through my veins, trying to wash away the permanent stains. It's just bitter wine and sweet regret, trying to remember what I should forget. A little bit of sugar for the way it ends, and a gallon of poison for the let's be friends. The more I drink, the more I see your face in the swirling circles of this lonely place. One sip for the love, one sip for the death, living on bitter wine and sweet regret. The label says it's aged for 10 long years, but it's only been seasoned by my recent tears. I remember the bottle we shared in the park, before the light turned into the dark, back when the fruit was heavy and ripe, before I became the unreliable type. They say the time heals like a cellar-kept cask, but how are you doing is a terrifying task, because the sweet is the memory of holding you tight, and the bitter is the cold on the left side tonight. It's just bitter wine and sweet regret, trying to remember what I should forget. A little bit of sugar for the way it ends, and a gallon of poison for the let's be friends. The more I drink, the more I see your face in the swirling circles of this lonely place. One sip for the love, one sip for the death, living on bitter wine and sweet regret. Top of the grief, a drunken moment of a short relief. It's staining my lips, it's staining my soul. Sweet, sweet regret, taking total control. Pressure's building in the hallway air. I see your ghost in the velvet chair. I'm opening my mouth to scream your name, but the oxygen and I don't feel the same. The walls are shimmering like a coral reef in this heavy liquid version of my grief. I'm moving slow through the living room in a deep sea blue and a quiet doom. The surface is a mirror I can't quite reach. I'm 1,000 miles from the sandy beach where we used to walk, where we used to run, before the water swallowed up our sun. I'm just breathing underwater in silence now, trying to survive, but I don't know how. The weight of the earth is 1,000 tons, and I'm the only one left with the empty lungs. No bubbles rising, no sound. memories of my favorite year. I reach for your hand, but the current pulls past the broken promises and empty halls. It's so quiet down here in the dark and the cold. A story submerged that'll never be told. I'm watching our pictures flow past my face, sink into the bottom of this hollow space. They tell me to swim, they tell me to fight, but the water is soft and it's holding me tight. Maybe it's easier to just let go and live in the rhythm of the undertow. 'Cause I'm breathing underwater in silence now, trying to survive, but I don't know how. The weight of the earth is 1,000 tons, and I'm the only one left with the empty lungs. No bubbles rising, no sound in my ears, just a slow motion drift of a million tears in the depths of the heart where the light is thin. I'm learning how to let the ocean in. In the silence so deep, a secret the sea is gonna keep. Don't wake me up, I'm finally numb to the person that I've become. Slowly, just breathing underwater. The clock on the microwave is blinking 3:04. I'm staring at the scuff marks you left by the door. I poured a cup for two out of habit, I guess. Now I'm sitting in the middle of this quiet mess. The steam used to rise like a prayer to the sky, but now it's just stagnant, and I'm wondering why. The porcelain is chilling, my palms to the bone. The loudest sound in this kitchen is being alone. I try to take a sip, but the bitterness bites. It tastes like the arguments from all those long nights. It's just cold coffee and warm tears tonight, watching the morning creep in with its gray hollow light. One's lost its fire and one's burning my skin, a cycle of sorrow that I'm drowning in. I'm waiting for the caffeine to jumpstart a heart that's been sitting in the dark since you tore it apart. Between the cup and the cheek, it's a saltwater smear, living on cold coffee and warm tears. There's a ring on the table where your mug used to stay, a perfect white circle that won't go away. I'm staring at the liquid, it's black and it's deep, holding the secrets that I couldn't keep. The sugar didn't help and the cream didn't work. The ghost of your laughter still hides in the murky. Maybe you'll pour it all down the caffeine to jumpstart a heart that's been sitting in the dark since you tore it apart. Between the cup and the cheek, it's a saltwater smear, living on cold coffee and warm tears. The sun's coming up, but I'm still in the dark, just a drag in the bottom, just a faint dying spark. One more swallow, one more cry, until the pot in my eyes both rings red. I'm still setting the table for two. Habits stay harder than my feelings for you. The tea's getting cold and the sunlight is gray, just another ghost of a Saturday. I reach for your hand in the space of the bed, but I'm touching the dust of the things that we said. The silence is loud, it's a physical weight. I'm screaming your name at the hinges of fate, but the drywall just stares like it's bored of my grief, and the clock on the wall is a cold-blooded thief. Now it's just echoes in empty rooms, the ghost of your laughter, the scent of perfumes. I'm chasing a shadow that won't stay in place, tracing the outlines of a vanished face. Every floorboard that creaks is a lie. I believe that you're coming home, that you didn't just leave, but the walls only whisper the truth of my doom. I'm living with echoes in empty rooms. Found your old sweater tucked under the stairs. It still holds the shape of the girl who was there. I tried to throw out all the pictures we took, but I'm terrified of how the hallway would look. It's funny how spaces we filled up with light can turn into canyons in the middle of night. Do you hear me when I'm talking to the air? Do you feel me in the wish you were here? Or am I just a sound that's lost its way? A melody with nothing left to play. Just echoes in empty rooms, the ghost of your laughter, the scent of perfumes. I'm chasing a shadow that won't stay in place, tracing the outlines of a vanished face. Every floor that creaks is a lie. I believe that you're coming home, that you didn't just leave, but the walls only whisper the truth of my doom. I'm living with echoes in empty rooms, empty rooms, just the sound of my heart breaking. Echoes. I'm walking on tiptoe across the linoleum floor, afraid if I breathe I'll find what I'm looking for. You left your keys by the vase with the dried up stems. We used to be diamonds, now we're just fractured gems. I saw the crack forming months before the fall, but I looked at the ceiling and ignored it all. We were transparent, clear as a summer day. Now the transparency's just getting in the way. One sharp word, one cold, distant stare, and the structural damage is beyond repair. They say you'll hear it coming from a mile away. A thunderous crash at the end of the play. But glass hearts break quiet, they don't make a sound. Just 1,000 sharp pieces lost on the ground. No sirens are wailing, no walls falling down. Just a silent departure from this hollow town. You didn't scream goodbye or put up a fight. Glass hearts break quiet in the middle of the night. I'm sweeping the shards into a pile by the door, but I keep finding slivers of who we were before. One in the carpet, one stuck in my skin, reminding me where you ended and I should begin. It's the silence that cuts deeper than any blade, the sound of a promise beginning to fade. If I gather the pieces and glue them back right, will the light still shine through or be trapped in the white? Can you fix what is shattered into dust and debris, or is the jagged edge all that is left of me? 'Cause glass hearts break quiet, they don't make a sound. Just 1,000 sharp pieces lost on the ground. No sirens are wailing, no walls falling down. Just a silent departure from this hollow town. You didn't scream goodbye or put up a fight. Glass hearts break quiet in the middle of the night. So quiet. You could hear a pin drop, you could hear my pulse stop, just the sound of the winter like the memories I'm trying to sweep away. The house is a skeletal frame of what we built under the ceiling of my own quiet guilt. I'm walking through the wreckage of a 3-year fire, a burnt out all to a dead desire. Everything we owned is a pile of soot. I'm feeling the heat from my head to my foot, but the flames are all gone, only ghosts remain in a kingdom of charcoal and a castle of pain. I'm leaving footprints in the ash and the dust, the burnt out remains of a broken trust. Every step I take leaves a mark on the floor of the person I was before you walked out the door. I'm tracking the wreckage through every room, a dark trail of shadows in the middle of gloom. It's a heavy walk on a hollow path, counting the steps of the aftermath. I found your old journals with the edges all charred. The words that you loved are now jagged and hard. I tried to follow the path of your heels, but the ground is so soft that it barely feels real. I'm staining my skin with the color of gone, walking in circles from the dusk till the dawn. They say from the ashes something will grow, but they haven't seen the winter. I know there's nothing but gray as far as I see, and the soot is the only thing sticking to me. I'm leaving footprints in the ash and the dust, the burnt out remains of a broken trust. Every step I take leaves a mark on the floor of the person I was before you walked out the door. I'm tracking the wreckage through every room, a dark trail of shadows in the middle of gloom. It's a heavy walk on a hollow path, counting the steps of the aftermath. My shoes are black and there's no turning back. Step by step through the ruins of us, from the gold and the light to the cinder and rust. Just footprints in the ash in the end. I still flinch when the van starts to hum, thinking it's your car in the drive. I've become a master of playing dumb, just to keep the delusion alive. The hallway's long and the shadows are deep, and I'm guarding a secret I can't even keep. I'm wearing the silence like a second skin, waiting for a knock that'll never come in. My skin has a memory all of its own, a map of the places they used to know. Now I'm just a house that's been left all alone, with nowhere for all of this hollow to go. I'm haunted by the ghost of your touch, by a hand on my shoulder that I miss too much. In the middle of the night I can feel where you were, of your touch is still holding on to me. I walk past the cafe where we used to sit and felt a sharp spark on my sleeve. Just a trick of the wind, yeah, I have to admit. But I'm still too broken to leave. I can feel your thumb tracing my jaw in the dark, like a cold little flame or a dying out spark. It's a cruel kind of magic, a trick of the mind, to be left with the feeling you left far behind. If I never let anyone close to me again, will the feeling stay sharp? Will the now stay then? I'm terrified of the day that the sensation dies, when I can't feel your fingers brush tears from my eyes. Phantom limb where my heart used to be. The ghost of your touch is still holding on to me. I can almost feel you right there on my wrist. A phantom sensation that we miss. Don't fade yet, please don't fade. I'm still here. I can still feel you. The engine's humming a low, lonely baritone in a car that feels too big when I'm driving alone. I'm watching the white lines become a blur, like a ghost of the girl you used to prefer. I've got no destination, no map in my hand, just a full tank of gas and a heart that's been damned. I'm passing the exits we used to take. Every turn is a choice that I didn't make. The radio is static, just a hiss and a hum, to match the vibration of how I've become. The streetlights are halos in the windshield rain, illuminating nothing but the ghost of my pain. It's a midnight drive to nowhere at all, watching the shadows on the highway crawl. I'm chasing the taillights of a love that's long gone, trying to make it to a different kind of dawn. I'm staring at the dash, at the miles we share, trying to find the moment you stop being scared. Just me and the steering wheel, caught in the flow of a midnight drive with nowhere to go. I passed that old diner where we corner looked so empty to me. I almost turned left to pull into your street, but the colder the leather is, a bitter retreat. I'm keeping it at 60, a steady, slow pace, so I don't have to face the void of your space. The dashboard clock is the only light I see, and it's mocking the time that's been stolen from me. If I drive far enough, does the memory fade? Does the ghost in the passenger seat get repaid? Or am I just burning the fuel of my youth to stay 1 mile ahead of the terrifying truth? It's a midnight drive to nowhere at all, watching the shadows on the highway crawl. I'm chasing the taillights of a love that's long gone, trying to make it to a different kind of dawn. I'm staring at the dash, at the miles we share, trying to find the moment you stop being scared. Just me and the steering wheel, caught in the flow of a midnight drive with nowhere to go. The tank's getting low, the stars are all dim. I'm out on the edge, way out on the rim. Just 1 more mile, just 1 more turn, watching the bridges that I had to burn. Driving to nowhere, driving alone. Took the letters that you wrote last May, the ones that promised you were here to stay. I folded the corners and I creased the spine, turning every yours and every mine into a fleet of white against the window pane, preparing for the storm and the coming rain. I thought if I gave them wings they'd fly to a different version of you and I. But the sky is heavy and the wind is cruel, and hope is just a weapon for a lonely fool. Now they're just paper planes falling in the rain, drowning the words and soaking the pain. I watch them live for a second or two before the ink started bleeding the blue. They don't reach the clouds, they just hit the street, folding under pressure and the city heat. It's a fragile flight that was destined to fail, a paper-thin heart in a mid-December gale. The I love you on the left side wing is now a blurry gray, an unrecognizable thing. I'm standing on the balcony, hands on the rail, watching my messages turn into a trail of pulp and water on the sidewalk below, just like the way you decided to go. If I write it in stone, would it stay? Or would the mountain just crumble away? 'Cause I'm sending my soul on a one-way flight into the teeth of a cold, wet night. Planes falling in the rain, drowning the words and soaking the pain. I watch them live for a second or two before the ink started bleeding the blue. They don't reach the clouds, they just hit the street, folding under pressure in the city heat. It's a fragile flight that was destined to fail, a paper-thin heart in a mid-December gale. No more letters, no more wings, just the sound that the downpour brings. Soggy dreams on the pavement stones, in a world that the winter owns. They're all grounded now, just like me, just like us. The street lamp flickers on the bedroom wall, cutting through the dark of the empty hall. I used to watch our shapes become one silhouette, a tangled map of skin I haven't finished tracing yet. But the moon has shifted and the angle's gone wrong. The rhythm is missing from our favorite song. I'm standing in the center of the hardwood floor, waiting for your outline to walk through the door. But the light is cold and the air is thin, and I don't know where I end and the dark begins. Now the shadows dance alone in the corner of the room, swirling through the static in the heavy scent of doom. There's no hand to hold, no body to sway, just a gray reflection of a love that moved away. I'm reaching for a partner made of smoke and blue, trying to waltz with the space that used to be you. The music has faded, the fire's turned to stone, and even the shadows are dancing alone. I see you in the corner of my weary eye, flickering trick of the midnight sky. But when I turn my head, the vision dissolves around a broken axis. My world revolves. The curtains are swaying in a ghost of a breeze, mimicking the way you used to move with such ease. Left, right, step into the void, looking for the pieces that the light destroyed. 1, 2, 3, I'm counting the beats of a heart that's retreating through the empty sheets. It's It's a lonely choreography, a solo design to be the only shadow left in the line. Now the shadows dance alone in the corner of the room, swirling through the static in the heavy scent of doom. There's no hand to hold, no body to sway, just a gray reflection of a love that moved away. I'm reaching for a partner made of smoke and blue, trying to waltz with the space that used to be you. The music has faded, the fire's turned to stone, and even the shadows are dancing alone. Spinning in the dark, quiet as a spark, just a flicker on the paint, becoming something faint. No one to lead, no one to follow, just me and the hollow. I'm wearing the sweater you left on the chair, trying to find a thread of you still hidden there. We were a tapestry, vibrant and tight, woven together in the heat of the light. But I'm looking down at the hem of my soul and watching the colors fall into a hole. I try to mend it with needles of hope, to tie back the frame with a thin silver rope. But the fabric is tired and the velvet is thin, and I'm losing the battle to keep it all in. Now the stitches are pulling at the seams of my heart. I'm watching the weeds slowly drift all apart. One little lie, one sharp, jagged word, and the sound of the ripping is all that I've heard. I'm holding the edges, I'm trying to stay, but the more that I pull, the more you fray away. It's a patchwork of pain and a needle of dreams, and my stitches are pulling at the seams. Every memory is a knot that I can't quite undo, a tangled up mess of the old me and you. I see the places where the lining gave away, where the love turned to lint and the blue turned to gray. I'm a garment forgotten in the back of the hall, waiting for a man that won't happen at all. Does it hurt you too when the tension gets high, when the string finally snaps beneath the lead-colored sky? Or are you already a brand new design, leaving me here with this broken down line? are pulling at the seas. Coming undone, thread by thread, all of the things that we never said. Just a pile of yarn on a cold bedroom floor. I can't hold the pieces together no more. Together no more. The ice is melting in a plastic cup. I'm watching the horizon drink the ocean up. We had our names written deep in the sand, but the tide came along with a different plan. The bonfire's nothing but a pile of pine, and I'm shivering in clothes that used to be mine. The golden hour felt like a lifetime of light. We swore we'd never surrender to the winter night, but the air's got a bite and the crickets are gone, and the shadows are stretching across the lawn. Oh, the summer faded too fast this year, left me with the salt and the sting of a tear. 1 minute the sun was a permanent glow, the next you were packing and ready to go. We were a heat wave, a wild burning sky. Now I'm just the smoke of a July goodbye. The leaves are all turning, the sky's turning glass. God, the summer faded way too fast. The boardwalk is boarded, the carousel still. There's a ghost of your laughter at the top of the hill. I'm driving with the windows rolled up for the cold, trying to hold on to the stories we told, but the radio's playing a slower kind of tune, and I'm losing the scent of your coconut perfume. They say that the seasons are meant to move on, that you can't have a dusk without losing the dawn. But I wasn't ready for the colors to die, to trade in the blue for a grayscale sky. Was a permanent glow, the next you were packing and ready to go. We were a heat wave, a wild burning sky. Now I'm just the smoke of a July goodbye. The leaves are all turning, the sky's turning glass. God, the summer faded way too fast. Tan lines are disappearing, the memories are clearing. Just a hoodie and a cold empty beach. Everything we were is just out of reach. Wait for the sun, but the winter's begun. Summer faded, and so did you. haven't moved since Tuesday night. I'm hiding from the glare of the morning light. The bookshelf is a graveyard of the stories we read. Now they're just heavy words that we left unsaid. I'm sitting on the floor where the rug used to be, looking for the version of you that loved me. The air is heavy, the air is still. I'm losing my mind and I'm losing my will. I reach for the surface of the nightstand drawer and find a gray map on the bedroom floor. I'm tracing lines in the dust on the table, trying to rewrite our beautiful fable, drawing your name just to see it fade out in a house full of shadows and a heart full of doubt. Every fingertip trail is a path back to you in this gray covered world where nothing is new. It's a fragile connection, a ghost of a trust, just me and the memories, tracing lines in the dust. Your picture frame left a square on the wall, a pale little reminder of the height of the fall. I could clean it all up, I could polish the glass, but I'm scared to erase how the seconds all pass. If I wipe away the grime and the neglect of the years, do I wipe away the salt from the trail of my tears? One touch and the pattern is broken apart, just like the rhythm inside of my heart. I'm writing I miss you on the window pane, while the world outside is washed by the rain. But inside it's dry, and inside it's old, and the stories I'm tracing are starting to fold. I'm tracing lines in the dust on the table, trying to rewrite our beautiful fable, drawing your name just to see it fade out in a house full of shadows and a heart full of doubt. Every fingertip trail is a path back to you in this gray covered world where nothing is new. It's a fragile connection, a ghost of a trust, just me and the memories, tracing lines in the dust. My hands are dirty, but my heart is clean. The alarm goes off like a warning bell in this one-bedroom version of hell. I reach to the left where the sheets are still flat, cold as the space where your silhouette sat. The coffee pot's humming a low, lonely tune. for a morning that's ended way too soon. I try to keep my eyes shut tight to borrow a minute from last night, but the sun creeps in through the gap in the blind to show me exactly what's left behind. Waking up without you is the hardest part. It's the daily earthquake of a broken heart. The first 5 seconds I forget you're gone, and the weight of the world comes crashing on. I'm a ghost in a house that we built for two, just learning the rhythm of waking up without you. I see your toothbrush sitting in the glass, waiting for a shadow that'll never pass. I put on your hoodie just to feel the ghost of the version of us that I miss the most. The shower is running, but the steam is just cold, like a story that's ended before it was told. Is it 8 a.m. where you're sleeping now? Are you making it through somehow? Do you reach for me in the half-light haze, or have you already moved on to brighter days? The first 5 seconds I forget you're gone, and the weight of the world comes crashing on. I'm a ghost in a house that we built for two, just learning the rhythm of waking up without you. Tomorrow's coming and I'll do it again, the same old how and the same when. Just me and the ceiling, just me and this feeling. Open my eyes and lose you all over again. I'm sitting at the desk where the lamplight dies, looking at the phone like it's telling me lies. I had 1,000 sentences lined up in a row, waiting for the courage to not let you go, but I kept them in a box tucked under my tongue. Now I'm humming the verses that never got sung. The air is thick with the should've told you then. I'm tracing the letters with a drying pen. Silence was a wall that I built way too high, and now I'm just a witness to a quiet goodbye. Now I'm drowning in the words I never said. They're a heavy hollow choir inside of my head. I kept the I love you and the please just stay, locked in a vault until you drifted away. Every I'm sorry is a stone in my chest, a ghost of a promise that never progressed. The loudest part of losing you is the silence instead, and the weight of the words I never said. I see you at the station in the back of my mind, leaving all the explanations far behind. I wanted to tell you that you're the air in my lungs, but the iron was heavy and my spirit was clung to the fear that the truth would just make you leave faster. So I whispered it's fine and invited disaster. If I shouted them now, would the wind take them back? Would they fill up the holes in the deep jagged crack? Or are they just echoes in a dead-end street? A pile of apologies lying at my feet. Kept the I love you and the please just stay locked in a vault until you drifted away. Every I'm sorry is a stone in my chest, a ghost of a promise that never progressed. The loudest part of losing you is the silence instead, and the weight of the words I never said. So many pages left perfectly white, a library of secrets in the middle of the night. I should have told you, I meant to tell you, but the ink stayed dry, and now it's just goodbye.